Okay, this video we are looking at part 3 of the Math 1050 assignment. So notice we're just calculating a 15-year mortgage, the information. So it's actually going to be similar to part 1. So you'll first start by finding your original purchase price, which is in part 1, the down payment, and the loan amount. So these are all given to you, or you might have calculated it in part 1. But you should have all of those. Now notice this one's a little bit different because the interest rate is 3.78%, and so you'll have a different decimal here when you fill that in. Okay, now we're going to look at this part. So we will have, in fact, let's just kind of remember the different values. In fact, they tell you the different values on the first part. So you'll have to maybe go remember some of those, but I believe N is the number of years remaining. You'll want to check that. But make sure you use a different value for the years remaining, because on that first one it was 30, right? But here it's going to be, it's a 15-year loan, so that'll have to be a different number. And then you'll calculate this. All right. Then, assuming you make the monthly payment, what will be the total amount repaid? So you can see you're just kind of doing similar to what you did in part 1 here. So yeah, figure this out. I would look at your work that you did for part 1 and use that to help you with these questions. And then next you're going to be kind of comparing some of the answers you got with the 15-year and 30-year, basically so you can kind of make some decisions about which would be the better mortgage. So let's see. Oh, oops, I didn't scroll down far enough. Okay, here we go. So you'll be looking at like the difference in the interest paid in the 15-year and 30-year. So you'll have to find those two interest amounts so that you can see what the difference is. Okay, so you can look at putting an extra $100 per month towards principal. So again, that would just change your amount that you're paying each month. Let's see. Actually, no, just read through this. So in order to solve the equation for n, you would use logarithms. So they tell you the equation you would get. So use this to figure out n, the number of years it will take to pay off the loan with the additional $100 payment. What's great is you can also use this amortization calculator to make sure you get the answer the same. Okay, so anyway, I don't know if that helps very much, but let me know if you're still feeling stuck. For this first part of part 3, though, I would just recommend looking at what you did in part 1, and then you just have to change a couple of the numbers for this formula.